Indian's newest Chief Vintage landed in dealers this month at 18,995 pounds. And it's basically a love letter to the brand's 1940s glory days. But here's the thing. It's not just some nostalgia trip. This bike actually rides, sharing the same guts as the rest of Indian's. Chief range, that air-cooled 1,890cc, Thunderstroke 116 V2N, and the same chassis, the Vintage gets dressed up in full period costume. Think massive valanced fenders, footboards, a skinny rear wheel, and a solo seat that looks like it time-traveled from 1947. Pretty cool timing, too. With Indian celebrating 125 years and going solo after splitting from Polaris, what's it like to ride? That old-school pushrod V-twin might sound agricultural on paper, but it feels surprisingly smooth. Indian won't quote power figures, an engineer whispered around 80 bhp at the launch, but who cares? It's all about that 115 pounds-ft of torque at 3,300 revolutions per minute. This thing pulls like a freight train from barely off idle, and when you really wind it on, it properly flies. Despite looking like it escaped from a museum, you get a 4-inch color TFT screen takes ages to wake up. Mind you, GPS, Bluetooth, 3 riding modes, cruise control, keyless ignition, and LED everything. It's properly 21st century under that vintage skin. Here's the surprise, that thin, bicycle-looking saddle, actually comfortable. Way better than some of those massive marshmallow seats on adventure bikes. The sweatback bars and footboards put you in that classic cruiser slouch, though it's not perfect for long motorway slogs and strong headwinds, and your back might grumble a bit. The handling bit Indians always nailed handling on their cruisers, probably because they dominate flat-track racing back home. Ground clearance is what it is on a bike like this. But it leans further than you'd expect and flows through corners beautifully. The ride's firm but controlled. Single front disc stops at just fine looks matter here. And those Metzeler Cruisatex grip brilliantly. You get abs, but no traction control. The look hits pure Art Deco Americana. Those huge steel fenders are stamped 3 times to get all the details right. The rear wheel runs a skinnier 150 section tire versus 180 on other Chiefs. And up front, you get a balloon-like 130/90ths by 16. The LED lit. Indian headdress on the front fender is a nice touch. And that Indian motorcycle red paint just works. Build quality's solid, it'd better be at this price. How it stacks up, Indian now has 6 Chiefs in the lineup. The entry point, if you can call it that, is the 16,355 pounds Dark Horse. Then there's the 17,995 pounds Bobber Dark Horse. If you want touring gear, the Sport Chief RT is 22,355 pounds, while the Super Chief variants hit 22,855 pounds. Bottom line, the Chief Vintage nails what it set out to do. It looks the part from a mile away with those outrageous fenders, but get close, and the detail work is spottin'. That pushrod V-twin delivers grunt and character in equal measure. It corners better than any cruiser has a right to. And underneath the retro vibe, you've got modern tech keeping everything safe and convenient. Yeah. The exhaust could be louder, bloody Euroregs, and it's expensive. But for a bike that mixes 1940s style with 2020s performance, Indian pretty much knocked it out of the park.